Live. All right. And we're live. Happy Mary. Oh, man. So let's see. George, he says, hey, Merry Christmas, good peeps. Oh, look. Why do I always forget that I can do this? Man, why do I don't. Why? I don't know why I always forget. All right. George, what's going on with you, man? How you doing this evening? I have a little mason jar here. And so I have a little ice. I have some ice cubes, some small ice cubes. And I'm trying to find some of the smaller ones. Let's see if I can pull this. Yeah. It fits. Okay. So I have been embarking on a bourbon/whiskey journey this past month. Chris, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Why did that do that? Come on. Why am I messages just did that? And no. All right. Jeez. Oh my goodness. I don't know why. Oh, that's why. There we go. Let's see. TJ says, good evening. Merry Christmas Eve. Yes, indeed. Roger says, happy Kwanzaa / Christmas. Yes. Well, Kwanzaa doesn't start until after Christmas, I thought. I thought it was like December 26th. Kwanzaa starts. All right. So I know I haven't talked about it, but my wife made me an advent calendar, but it was a boozy advent calendar. So I have, I won't say lots, but I have a few liquors left over that I didn't finish. And what? She just walked past and made faces at me. So she chuckled. I stand corrected. So, but I have some liquors that I won't say I need to finish. Let's see. George says he's prepping 6 pork loin portions, 2 pounds of wings, and a turkey. Man, I won't say I'm done cooking, but I got a last minute brisket order. One of my longtime customers, he texted me at, it was basically like 2 hours ago. He's like, am I still on the list? I pulled over immediately and looked back on our text message conversation, and he asked for 3 pounds of brisket and 2 pounds of chicken back on December 9th. And yeah, I didn't account for that. So I'm like, dude, what the hell? All right, so I'll save this. If Marcus joins us, then we'll do this because I know this is Marcus's jam there. Sean, he always starts out, what up? How you doing this evening? Steven says, hey, yo, Dasher family, good evening and Merry Christmas. Yes, indeed. I heard that they're closing one of Jim Beam plants due to not enough being sold because of the tires in Canada. Yeah, I guess tariffs in Canada. You might be right. So I have a Jim Beam honey and just a Just a straight Jim Beam. That might be, let's say, good together over ice. I've been so, like I said, my wife made me this advent calendar, and it was a whiskey booze type advent calendar. What is this? This one was also this is Jack, not Jim. All right. So and then I have this Jack Daniel's Tennessee Blackberry and select like this is a select barrel, so single barrel select. I'm like, why does it say select barrel select? Single barrel select. So maybe that'll be like the second shot. And then I have some others here that I'm like, I'm gonna savor. Like this one here. This one's pretty dope, and I have found I am not a Scotch fan. And wow, I definitely found out I am not a Scotch fan. So, but it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I figured, Chris. Victor says, howdy y'all, bad connection, but I'll hang in for a while. Nice. Mike, what up? How you doing this evening? He said, what's up, Dash in chat? All right. So this one is simply called Traveler whiskey. It's a 95% blend. All right. So are we going Jim or are we going Jack? Which one are we going first? I'm asking you guys. We're going to. I can mix the blackberry and the single barrel select, or I can mix the straight and the honey. Yes, I'm live. Quentin, it is Wednesday. What do we do on Wednesdays? This. Then I have some other ones that I'm savoring. These like this. If you know what that is. And then this. If you know what that is. Yeah. And this one, oh my gosh, I've never had this one before. So these are some of the ones that I kind of held on to because like from the last basically week or so. Oh, there's some more. Oh, and this one was pretty good too. This one was pretty good. I hadn't had this before. I'd seen it a bunch, but I hadn't had it. But this one was really good. So that's why there's some of that left. Let me get my feet together. Hold on. Let me get my. Actually, let me invite. Let me put the link. Control V. Boom. This is going to be a great Christmas. I got all my pieces for my new build. Oh man. No Julio. I definitely don't do Julio. I don't do tequila. I don't do cinnamon. Only seen Jack Daniel's honey, cinnamon, and apple here. Oh well, this must be kind of new. And so the whole thing is what I would do, and the geek in me, I would smell it, and this one, it's giving cough medicine vibes, like damn near great cough medicine on the nose, and then it tastes a little better than it smells, but still cough medicine vibes. So Sean said this is going to be a great Christmas. He got all his pieces for his new build. So I would say refresh my memory, Sean. Which were you building, or what are you building? Mike said he'll be opening his Jim Beam Winter Reserve tomorrow. Oh, that's what's up. JD single barrel in a tiny bottle. I have to get me some of those for the tackle box. Yeah. I guess, are you a fan, Victor? I don't think I like this one very much. I don't think I liked. It was it Jack? Yeah, it was Jack that I don't think I liked it all that much. It had a weird, I don't know, it was a weird taste to me. No. Okay. Jack Daniel's honey on the rocks is good. Yes, I agree. So I had a bottle of honey jack, and it didn't last but a day, 2 days max. All right, so I'm gonna take the gems since we're talking honey. Actually, let's just pour this honey over the ice. It's a little watered down, but we're gonna pour the honey over the ice. Swish it around. Cheers. Mm. Oh yeah. Little teeny bit of cough medicine. Wow. Nice. That's what's up. Oh my gosh. We got multiple George. What up, man?
What up, sir?
Hey. Now you gotta make sure you wash your phone since you touched your phone.
I know.
You see me, right?
Yeah.
You only I don't say you should only need one glove, but I see you're in it.
I'm in it, yeah, for real.
Look, Quentin and I are matching. We're both wearing red.
Bro, you wear red every single day.
I wear black and red primarily. This is the most red I've had on. Look.
Oh, look at that.
I got dressed up for this live. I purposely put this on.
You must be wearing like Steel Drum Smoker barbecue underwear or something, because you got to have something on with your brand. This will be the first time.
No, it's not. Here you go.
There you go. That's good enough.
And he's wearing no Eagles gear.
Oh, that can I can change that.
You shouldn't have said that.
I can change that because my head is getting kind of cold.
Can you grab those other two?
I fixed it, George.
Oh God! Now you look ridiculous.
Oh,
I look ridiculous? You mean like as ridiculous as the Packers did the other day?
Hey.
Let's not go there.
Hey, look, our players are hurt, man. Give us a break.
Sure. All right, so this is the straight jack.
Oh shit!
The ice moved on me. I hate when that happens.
We'll go. My kitchen might be a mess, but it is what it is. I live here.
You cooking, Quentin?
Yes, sir.
What are you cooking?
I'll show you. This is going on in the morning. Just me.
Oh, yeah? Did you put your girlfriend out or something?
Yeah, she's going up to Green Bay.
Oh.
Some
nice.
These short ribs.
So, is that a 3-bone rack or a 4-bone rack?
It's 3.
Oh.
How much was it?
So
Quentin got long money. You can't more than you can afford, George. That's what he's gonna say.
Come on, man. I think those were $70, I believe.
That's not too bad.
Not too bad.
Though I got 2 for that price. Two. And what was that? Prime?
Yeah, that's Prime.
Okay.
The choice was like $10 less. I'm like, why not just spend an extra 10 and get the Prime?
So I won't say I always, but when I make my beef ribs, I cut the 4-bone into 2-bone iterations, so I can season more surface area and get just more surface area for smoke and seasoning. So that's what I was going to suggest for you. But since those are 3-bone, I don't really know if you want to slice them into individual bones and cook them that way.
I mean, I'm just guessing they're 3. It could be 4.
Oh, let's look at it.
I can't
count the bones.
I can't see the bones.
You can see the bones.
How?
On the side. If you look on the side. Look, I can see it right now. That's a 3-bone. I've already seen it.
Ain't no way you can see that.
Look at the bottom of the package. Look, you can see. Look, hold it up. You can see the 3 bones right there. The like you can see where it gets light and dark. Look at it yourself.
I'm
And
looking.
there's 3. No, there's 3 dark
This right
places.
here.
Yes,
This right here,
yes,
and that right there.
yes. That's 3 bone.
Well,
That's 3 bone.
This is 5.38 pounds. That's why I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, but you can't go by the weight because that can be just because it's big. But I'm telling you, that's a 3 bone rack. Again, I want to say I know what I'm looking at, but I know, dude. I saw it in a glance. I could see there was 3 bones in that. So, right. But I think that might be the distinction. The prime are 3 bones, and the choice is 4 bones.
Dude, my sister wanted a brisket because she's getting a couple of these pork loin portions, but she wanted a brisket too, and I politely took her out of it.
I got that too.
All-time favorite.
4?
But it's the 1910. The second one is the prohibition one. Those get like high up there in proof, and you just be passing out at the 2 drinks.
Is that mustard and mayo, George?
Mustard.
Okay.
Oh, I do got this too. Festive. Boop.
That's all my wife. I was about to say her government name. That's all my wife.
Back to back weeks.
He was holding up a bottle of rum chata. I know, man. Don't. Jeez. Russ, what's going on, Russ? He says only 6 thumbs for for Christmas. Come on, can we increase that? If I ever have 10,000 extra cash laying around, I will buy a full single barrel and send it hell yeah, man.
All your deliveries.
2 hours. No, an hour, and I got back home right before 8 o'clock.
Damn, I thought you'd be gone on the whole day.
Nah, well, I left it too. So I'm gonna say, and I had 1, 2. Oh shoot, I could tell you exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I had 9 stops, but one of the stops they were next door neighbors. So,
oh nice.
I didn't. Yeah. So I didn't have to go. But I did technically I did drive to the second house because like the way the houses are spread apart, it wasn't like I could just walk from one to the other. But they literally are next door neighbors. So Chris says I have to lift my pinky finger. So I'm gonna put another ice cube in here. If I can get it into the glass. Yeah, there we go. Look, we're gonna add 2. I'm trying to find some of the smaller ice cubes and put them in here. All right, and then this is the blackberry. We're going to finish that one off.
No,
the Jack Daniel's blackberry.
You like that?
Oh, my wife says she didn't try it, so she's gonna try it.
Yeah, one of my coworkers that is on the quality control team with me.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Don Julio. Yeah.
Cough medicine. Yep. So
didn't like it?
No, she didn't. She made
it's not good.
She made a funny face.
Yeah,
she almost made it was like the sweet Henny face. If there was a sweet Henny face, because there's the Henny face, and that was like the sweet Henny face. But some of her reactions are better than others. Yeah. All right, George. I see. Roll your sleeve up. Pull your sleeve up. You're gonna get your sleeve all in you.
It's too late now. He's already. I do the same thing, George. Don't even worry about it. I be trying to do this, and
like you get started, and it's like.
Oh, I already know. Look, when I'm, my hands were so cold out there or trimming the briskets and seasoning the briskets yesterday. It was ridiculous. It was bad.
So what you do? You did it out in the garage?
Yes. So I try not to. I really hate um moving the meat multiple times. So I
Mhm.
bring it home and then I put it in the refrigerators outside, right? So I have
Okay.
refrigerators in my garage. And then I'll season everything in the garage so I'm not moving it from the garage back into the house. When I didn't have the refrigerators in the garages, I used to bring the meat in the house and I have refrigerators upstairs or a refrigerator upstairs. But now that refrigerator has turned into like our drink fridge. So there's no room in there for me to um, put the meats, like the raw meat in.
Hmm.
And like right now, it's actually cold enough where I could take the meat and put it in the Cambro and leave it outside. But I didn't want to. I got the meat 2 days in advance so that I can make sure I had everything that I needed. And I'm like, I'm not leaving it out there for that long. Now, if I'd have brought it home at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon and I was cooking at 3 o'clock in the morning, that's fine in the Cambro at these temperatures, but not. Mm-mm. Not longer. No, that wasn't gonna work for me. So I put it in the refrigerator, and then it's like, all right, I got, you know, full on dressed for the cold, and was outside trimming everything. And when I say my, two pairs of gloves on to try to help keep some of the warmth in, and it was not a good look, like not a good look at all. So, but let's see.
Where'd you end up buying your meat from this year?
Um,
Who
I got
had-
everything from Sam's actually. Well, for the most part.
oh, nice. One stop.
So I got briskets. I got the briskets from Sam's, and I left out because my Sam's had them on sale.
Mm,
I got briskets for $3.50 a pound, and I was like, hell yeah! So
absolutely.
I bought them all. Um, I bought them all. And then I had to get chicken wings, so I needed 40 wings. So I bought the wings. Um, yeah, I bought the wings and the brisket from Sam's. I had to get and I got there were no ribs, so I had to get ribs from the Restaurant Depot, and then I needed lamb, and I had to get so I had to get the lamb from the Restaurant Depot. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, briskets.
How much did you pay for the wings?
Whatever they were like. I mean, I could look on my receipt, but I really don't remember. Um, I kind of don't look at how much they are per pound. I look at the total price
Yeah.
and I try to get like the higher dollar one. So the packs ended up being like $17-$18 a pack.
makes sense.
In an effort um to get the higher wing count because Sam's be playing. So Sam's used to give you 21 wings per pack of wings, right?
Okay.
Now, because of the fact that the price of wings has gone up, they've reduced the number of wings in each package. So now there's 18 wings per package. So where I used to get 21 wings per package and like I used to sell my wings in increments of 10 and I typically have a wing left over per pack, I didn't even realize it. So that's why I purchased the higher dollar packs in an effort to hopefully be getting 20 or 21 wings per pack. And I didn't. I had 2 packs of 18 and I had 2 orders of for 20 wings. So
I think Costco will be a better deal for your wings, man, because you can get $20
mm,
for like the 4 packs that come in, and there's like
yeah, but
probably 17 in that
so
pack.
I swear the wings at Costco are smaller.
They are small, but if people like them
Okay.
small, like I like
No.
mine small. I don't like
Dude,
big jumbo
somebody
wings.
gonna clip that and I like mine small.
I do. That's why I get them from Costco. I think they're fantastic there. That's a good eating wing size for me. I'm just saying.
Pause. Uh-huh. All right, so let's see. Let me try to catch up on the comments here. Russell says, congratulations, Stephen. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yes, indeed. Thank you.
What did Steven do?
I don't know. I missed it.
No, congratulations, Steve.
Oh, Steven says Malibu on the rocks with pineapple juice is good if you like coconut. I do not like coconut. So, yeah, Malibu on the rocks or pineapple juice. Yes. So that is one of my wife's favorite drinks. It is called a Bay Breeze. No. No, no. Is it Bay Breeze? One is a Bay Breeze and one is an Ocean Breeze or something like that. Sea Breeze.
Sea Breeze, yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. She's talking at the same time you guys are talking. So, this guy. Look, when I was giving you grief about the Packers, you see what he says, right, Quentin?
Oh my God.
One
and done in the playoffs. One and done.
Oh wait. I'm sorry. Hold on. Chris said I have to lift my pinky when I drink out of a little glass.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just glad my Panthers made it.
Your who made it?
Panthers.
No, y'all still got to win one more game.
We got one more game, but hopefully.
Steven says Dino ribs equal brisket on the stick. You ain't never lied, man. For real. That's definitely. And I mean, I think I won't say I prefer, but I like beef ribs as much as I like brisket. You said what? That's exact. So thank you, Quentin. You understand I won't say my dilemma. When people are like, "What's the thing you hate to cook? What do you not like to cook?" I'm like, chicken wings. Chicken wings are
really?
I hate. Yo, because I have to do so much work to them.
What do you do all this work?
Flipping the wings and saucing the wings. Okay. You know why? Okay. 1 or 2 times 100.
Okay, if you're doing
that, yeah. But neither one.
Buy a little cheat and flip them like this, all at once. They sell
the what?
It's like a little rack thing you buy, and you put them all on this rack thing. And
no, I'm not putting my wings in a rack because I need to make sure that they are in the cooker the way that I need to cook them.
I'm trying to help you, brother. That's all I'm trying to do.
No, that's not help.
That wasn't help. I gave you a suggestion.
No. Quentin, you've seen how I put my wings on the smoker. How they are laid out meticulously.
Use a protractor and a graph.
Right. Okay. He got to find the hypotenuse of the angle.
Better done.
Texas Instrument 88 calculator.
You want them chilled, or I can take them outside if you need me to.
You can just put them in the refrigerator. However you want to do that.
Okay, hold on 1 second, guys.
However you want to do it. Just when you take that turkey out there.
Can I have a splash of that?
You got the rest of it.
Oh, sweet. I got a soda.
You got the turkey.
I hear you. All right. I don't have any oil to. I don't know what we're doing with the turkey.
I don't know either. So I don't know if you take it out to the garage, put it in that refrigerator, fry it another day.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that.
Now you doing the turkey for yourself or?
Yeah. So I had an extra. I have it. I'm saying I always try to get an extra turkey. So I bought an extra turkey, and because I only had 4. I had 3 orders for turkeys, and I bought 4. And when I was trying to brine the turkeys, I used a cooler, and 4 turkeys wouldn't fit in the cooler. So I'm like, all right, well, can't do anything with it. So my wife was saying that maybe I could fry the turkey later, like maybe on Friday or Saturday or something. But she asked me to take it out of the refrigerator, and so the greens that she just finished making can go into the refrigerator.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. Susie. She says, Merry Christmas, Dash and Barbecue family. She says, yay. All right, so I'm going to drink an intermediary whiskey here. This one is called Traveler Whiskey. I did not particularly care for this one. And coincidentally, I have some Sprite here. We are going to pour that in there and a splash of Sprite. And as per Chris's wishes, we're going to put the pinky out.
Puerto Rico.
Oh! Steven says my 22-inch Weber kettle ran for 8 hours today. First long cook, and it worked like a charm. That's what's up. Keon.
You the snake method, Steve?
He must have done a snake method. There's no way Steven didn't do a snake method. He's been around all of us and doing barbecue for too long for him not to do the snake method. Now, the real question is that I get, did you film a video? Did you film it? When I start talking about stuff I've done, the first question, the first comment is always, did you film it? Did you film a video? So, Steven, did you film a video? Susan says, you know something, Dash? I'm not talking or taking your shade about Squirrel or leading too long of a message or video. You're exactly like me. So there's that. Melbourne. That was just straight Sprite. Susie, I won't say I never give you grief. It's funny that I'm not the only one. Like I'm gonna say when I'm doing this, especially the Ask Dash videos, I have a very little attention span because I'm not focused on a cook or not focused on like getting point A to point B to point C to point, it's just like I'm just freestyling. So Sean says one and done. I'll take it. All right. Oh my gosh. You guys have been talkative. I thought about doing wings for tomorrow, but went with salmon and chuck rolls. Kroger was out of turkeys. Yo, I had to pay way too much money for the turkeys that I got, that I had to get, because people asked for turkeys for Christmas. And I almost told these people, I told one lady, I was like, ma'am, I can't find turkeys. So she was like, oh, it's okay. I'll get mine. She was like, I'll find my own turkey. I was like, okay, thank you. But I took her, so she got 4 pounds of brisket, a leg of lamb, and something else. Oh, and 20 wings. So I took her food. She was like my second or third delivery today. And I took her food, and the jus for the brisket and the jus for the lamb, I forgot it in the van. Like, and normally I forget, and then I'll be just on to the next one. And then when I'm done, I have containers of jus left over in the van or in whatever I'm delivering in. And I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot the jus. Let me go get it. So I went back so I drove my wife's van today, so I didn't have to deal with charging issues and everything like that. So I go back to the van, come back, and I knock on the door, and I'm like, hey, the lady's name is Glenda, right? I say, hey, Miss Glenda, I'm so sorry here. I forgot these things. And she was taking her sweet time coming to the door, and I'm like, yo, you were just here, and I just told you that I gotta go back to the vehicle and come right back. So when she came to the door finally, right, I was like, what happened? She's like, oh no, she was all happy. She's like, I was just singing your praises. She's the islander. She's like, I was just singing your praises. I was like, oh, okay, well, here, Merry Christmas. I said, I gave her a hug. I was like, Merry Christmas. I'm like, thank you very much for your order. Appreciate you. I'll see you next time. So,
Did you get requests for like New Year's stuff going on?
Not yet. So no, I won't say normally, but for the most part, usually I'm gone at Christmas. This has been 2 years in a row. So in the past, let's say 5 to 7 years, we are typically away for Christmas. And I don't cook. And when I say I'm away, we usually leave like the 18th/20th, and then are not home usually until like New Year's Day. So when people ask about cooking for New Year's Eve and stuff like that, I'm like, no, I'm gone. Like I'm gone usually, but I'll be here. this year. So I might actually cook for New Year's Eve. Again, I told you guys I bought briskets on sale. So I have one that I'm trying to thaw quickly right now so I can get up in the morning and try to, cook it. But I might cook on New Year's Eve again because I got briskets. The briskets were $5 a pound at Sam's, but they were 25 or 24% off. So I said, I'll take all of them. I needed 3 briskets. I bought 7 briskets. So I have a few briskets, I want to say left over that I can cook in the next couple of days and, profit. That's what I'm trying to do.
You might as well put them on Marketplace.
The whole brisket? No, so I want to sell to people who I know. Yeah. I'm not trying to introduce any randoms. Because truth be told, I have enough people who have purchased food from me on the regular that I can say I have brisket available, and people be like, "Yo, all right,
I'll take one."
Yeah, not even a whole brisket, just I'll take some, because I mean, not for nothing, a whole brisket right now, I'm saying I'm beating people over the head, but my price isn't changing just because I got it on sale. Sean said he got a free turkey from HEB. I think I'm going to put it on my pellet smoker. That's what's up. I won't say I wouldn't recommend brining it, but I'm a big fan of brining my turkeys. That's one of the only things I do brine is turkeys. Let's see. Steven said, sad thing, those were the best St. Louis ribs, power ham, and lamb chops that I ever cooked. Did get some B-roll of the ribs. Oh, so wait, he must have said no. Bruh, I didn't. Jacqueline had to work today. LOL. Now, see why you don't record all the time. Yo, it's so the whole thing is not only do I not record because sometimes there are people around when I need quiet. I don't record at times because it slows me down. It will literally double sometimes the time it'll take for me to cook something. Because I'm setting up the camera, making sure the shot is right, making sure, I've done this, and making sure I did that, making sure, whatever else the case may be. And it's like, damn, it's just taking forever.
Yeah, so it's more like demo cooks or whatever.
Yeah, it's just work. George, when you putting those loins on, in the morning or later tonight?
But they're only going to take like maybe 3.5 to 4 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't take too long. And I'm probably going to get up at like between 5 and 6, and I'll be done.
Roger said brisket prices fluctuating like crude oil prices. Yeah. No, these briskets were on sale. So they were close to the expiry. I was going to say expiry date, the expiration date probably. To be truth be told, I didn't even check because when I go shopping, I will look for those yellow tags, those red tags, whatever, and I'm like, boom. You know how the that show that used to be on Food Network, it was called Chopped, I think it was, and the person who was on the panel would be like Bobby Flay and some random person, right?
Yeah.
And they didn't know what they were going to be cooking. That's how I go into the market. That's how I go into Sam's. And it's like, I'm going to look for that sale thing. And if I find something on sale, that's the thing that I'm cooking. And then I have to figure out a menu on, whatever it is, right? So if I see lamb chops on sale, all right, we get lamb chops today. If I see, some ground beef on sale, all right, I'm going to get the ground beef and I'm going to make some smash burgers. If I see, some ribeyes, I'm like, all right, say less. Ribeyes are drop that simple, especially with that steak cooker. Yo, I am a fan. I'm gonna have a kick-ass breakfast or a fantastic lunch, whatever the case may be. But that's how I feel when I find stuff on sale. So even when I go to like the Giant, if I see some turkey sausage on sale, all right, you know what? I'm gonna peel the turkey sausage, take it out of the casing. I'm gonna I'm gonna brown the meat, and then like you've seen me when I did the sausage on the nachos, right? I browned the meat and then took the brown meat and put it over top of the nachos that I put the peppers and the onions and the cheese, and I put that on the Traeger. So it was like I was using a couple different cookers, but basically it was one of those things where my kids were like, "Daddy, can we have nachos tonight?" And I'm like, "All right, cool." And I'm looking for whatever meat I'm gonna use for the nachos, but like I have some pulled pork in the refrigerator right now, and it's like, you know what? I need to use that pulled pork now. Am I going to make like a pasta sauce with that pulled pork, or am I going to make like a shepherd's pie with that pulled pork? Or these are things I've done in the past, but every now and again, it's like I got to do something with the stuff that's left over, and just doing something random. So I either do something random with the stuff I have left over, or I find something on sale, and that's what I cook for us. Now, I don't typically cook for customers with what I have on sale, but the briskets, they were all fine. Like one of the briskets, the vacuum seal was a little wonky, and that was the first one that I cooked. So I ain't got to worry about that, So Steven says you're right. It will definitely double your time. Did that one Christmas Eve, and it did double the time. He said it was exhausting. Yeah. I just can't buy marked down, almost expired food. My anxiety just won't allow it. So, Sean, I'll tell you what. There have been times when I've gotten burnt, but from the times that I gotten burnt, I only got burnt one time. And the whole thing was I bought some ribs from the Restaurant Depot, and I'm like, oh, this, and usually the reason why I don't have a problem buying marked down like or sale meat from especially Sam's if the vacuum seal is intact. That's I don't have a problem with it. If the vacuum seal is not intact, then if I buy it at 3 o'clock, it's getting cooked within the next 12 hours. Because like I'm not letting it sit. I'm not refreezing it. I'm not none of that because I got a pack of ribs, and it was 3. Back when you used to get 3 racks of ribs in your ribs. I got 3 racks of ribs, and I bought it from the Restaurant Depot, and I was like, oh, like it's fine. It'd be fine, right? Vacuum. It was bad. Like I opened up the meat and immediately, boom, it hit you. And I was like, oh, yo, these ribs smell off. They smell off. Baby backs. And I was like, they smell off. And I'm like, all right, well, let me try to rinse them off. I'll season them. And yo, I think I even finished cooking them. And they just still smelled off. And I was just like, you know what? Whatever animal. Nope, exactly. I was like, whatever animal is in the back of my house, you're gonna eat today. And I took those 3 racks of ribs and I hucked them into the woods behind my house. And I went back to the store like the next time because I ended up having to go back and buy ribs, right?
Wow.
So I'll go back to the store, and the lady who used to sit. So if you've ever been into a Restaurant Depot, there's like a greeter, right? The person who sits at the door, and she's making sure that your card scans.
Yeah.
And so the lady who used to do it, her name was Miss Gladys, right? At my store. So Miss Gladys was really nice. She used to always talk to me. And when I used to go in there shopping with my kids, she used to talk to my kids and everything like that. So Miss Gladys actually just retired not too long ago. So I don't see her any longer. But so I went there one day and I said, Miss Gladys, I got these ribs and I thought they were fine. She said, and I said, they were bad. They were off. She said, boys. She said, bring them back. She said, I will credit you the amount of, whatever you pay for. I will credit you that. She said, don't ever. She basically was like, don't you ever do that again. I was like, okay, Miss Gladys. All right, no problem. And she was like, don't you ever do that again. If you find some ribs and if the meat is off, she said, I don't care, whatever it was, even if it's cooked, she said, bring it in here and I let me see it so I can throw it away and I will credit you for it. And I said, okay. Same thing. If I get meat from Giant and it's off,
Yeah.
or it's discounted, and it's just like this nope. Same thing. The customer service folks have no problem refunding. So I've taken that L like once, maybe twice,
Because I did
and
thing at a Stop and Shop, which is the same thing.
giant, yeah. I'm
And
telling you, take it back.
They gave me my money back and
Mm-hmm.
told me to get another pack of ribs.
Yep.
Oh wow. Yeah, I mean, I had to pay for the next pack. I mean, I didn't get it for free.
No, they gave me double for my trouble. I'm like, oh yeah, no problem.
Say less. Yeah. No, yo, Steven said those ribs at Welcome to Funky Town. Yes, indeed, they did. Like, bruh, you have no idea. It was bad. It was bad. And the worst part is you open up the pack, and as soon as you open the pack, it's like like I smelt them, and I was like, oh my god, these are off. Like, this is not gonna be good. Speaking of replay gang, Bumpy, when Bumpy and I did that event, we did an event, I want to say last year. I'm trying to find. Oh, this jar right here, this bottle, this is cognac. Yo, this cognac was the truth. I found that I won't say more cognac, but I like cognac more than I like scotch. But the whiskey and the bourbon, good. The flavored whiskey and bourbon, I'm on the fence about. Scotch, nope, not a fan of scotch necessarily. But this cognac, it was delightful. It's fruity and floral.
What brand is it?
So it says a day, and dude, you can't really see it because there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So it's ADEFUSSIGNY, and it says Selection, and it's a cognac, so it's French, right? Yo, this, and it's got the little Peugeot lion on it, or I guess that's a dragon / lion.
The Food Line.
The what?
Food Line.
There's not many Food Lions up here. Well, yeah, near me.
Yeah, up in the north.
But dude, it's pretty good. I'm trying to put a little more ice in my little jar here, but I'm gonna put this over ice. So the majority of the liquors that I had, I was drinking them neat, and there were some that I was just like, ugh, and I had to get some ice and try them with the ice. Hold on, Chris, pinky out. But I like that. The cognac, I mean, I learned a lot in the past month about different liquors that I like and don't like, and it was a great experience. So now I will tell you that I talk more about the advent calendar on the 31st of the month because Bumpy. So shout out to Bumpy. He asked me about what I was drinking for New Year's Eve, and I talked about the advent calendar, the whiskey / bourbon advent calendar that my wife made for me. You need to try Shannon Sharp's cognac called Shay. All right. So I wasn't a big cognac guy. The only cognac I really had was an E&J, a VS or VSOP. Of course, I've had Henny. I had white Henny sitting. I won't say sitting next behind me. But I haven't been or really wasn't a really big cognac guy. Give me shine. So
yeah, I don't like it.
I'm not gonna like what?
I think it's called Le Portier by Shannon. You're not gonna like that.
Really?
I promise you not.
I surprise you. It's not. I'm telling you the stuff that I don't like. I don't like IPAs. I don't like cinnamon, and I don't like Scotch. Though I do like this Macallan. Where is it? Here it is. I did not mind the Macallan 12. Now I have had the Macallan 12 before, but it was a thing. It came in a box, and it's just a little. What'd you say?
Yeah. That's one I bought too.
Well, I mean, I didn't realize that was the fancier, and then I had a thing where the ones that come in glass bottles are usually better than the ones that come in plastic. But there were a few that came in glass that were like, or excuse me, plastic that were well known, and they sucked. They were like higher end whiskeys and bourbons, and they sucked. So Steven says, have you ever tried Remy VSOP? So I do believe so. It's just I'm not a big cognac drinker, so I know I've had it. I know I've had it, but it's not like it wasn't as memorable. And I said, like, I haven't had enough of it for me to be able to be like, this is what
And it's pricey
I
too.
Or didn't like.
It's so pricey.
The Shea?
Yeah, I think it's like over $100 for the bottle. I'm like, y'all are crazy as hell, dog.
They're mild in that yak. Yeah, buddy. I had so I didn't have a mild, but I did have a fat bottom Betty last night when I was cooking. I started and I said, all right, let me get everything settled and into the smoker, and I did have a fat bottom Betty. So speaking of, I actually ordered some. Todd, you still around? Todd, you still here? I ordered some cigars for us for our cruise. Laura, she says, hey, Dash and all, I'm in and out. Merry Christmas, and I hope Santa is awesome to you. To you all. Dash, he sees you when you're yawning.
That is hilarious.
You knew she was going to say that.
Yo,
hilarious.
That is diabolical. That is diabolical. That's like, that is beyond crazy. That is, ooh.
He came in, dropped the bomb, and left. Wow.
Shots fired.
That's how you do it, right?
Shots fired. Yo,
damn.
There's no escaping that one.
Damn.
That was woo.
Even I felt that. Damn.
Man. Wow. So Steven says gin has an acquired taste, but with tonic water and a slice of lemon, it's not too bad. Oh, I completely agree.
Well, I tell you,
as far as gin, what?
I can't do it either. Gin? I just like I don't like vodka much. Rum is okay.
Wait. How can you not like vodka? Vodka is a neutral spirit.
I have to have vodka. Like it's got to be like a mixed drink with vodka, right? Like it's got to be like a lot of stuff. But I don't like all that. I just give me my one whiskey, splash of Coke, and I'm good. I don't need you to create this magical thing in the back to make it taste good.
It's not that you make it taste good. You are making it more palatable.
What? Okay, besides like a screwdriver, like what else are you putting in vodka?
Cranberry.
Okay.
You can mix any juice you want to, or that's the whole point of it being neutral, a neutral spirit.
I don't want any of
flagging it. No.
Nope.
I won't say I used to drink what is the name? The potato vodka. It's like Lufthansa.
I thought they all were potato. Isn't P. Diddy's potato?
I don't know about that now, but no, because Diddy was doing
what's that damn called? Ciroc.
No, Ciroc is not potato. It's like it's almost I keep wanting to say Lufthansa, but it's like it's L something.
I could have swore his was potato. Let's see.
Ciroc is not potato.
Lucas
Spell it.
LUKSU.
Luke's.
Luke
Shoot, I can't.
Susawa.
That
I'll put in the
that
chat.
vodka is
I'll
good
put in the
stuff.
chat. I'll put in the chat.
Good. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Hey, we're gonna chat. Join chat. Connect.
Yeah.
Oh,
thanks, Chris. No, it's not Luke. It's not Luke Fisk.
That's not that.
No.
That's hilarious.
That's
all right.
leave it to Chris. Leave it to Chris. All right, so hold on. Don't worry about it. E and J haven't had that irk and jerk since college.
There it goes.
That's how I feel about Hennessy.
There you go.
Yes.
That's
yes. Whatever that stuff is actually pretty good, and it is not dumb expensive. So, yep, it is. It comes in like a clear bottle, and it's got like a red and silver label.
It's hard to find like an expensive vodka though. They're all at like that $10 to $20 price.
No, you can find expensive vodka. There's Grey Goose. There's Belvedere. There's.
Okay, are those so much better than like the stuff at the $10 to $20 area? I just don't taste the difference.
Yes. Really? So yes. So the whole thing is what you need to do, as you would do with whiskey, is taste them back to back to back, and you will be able to taste them. Quentin, I guarantee, I promise you, you can taste the difference between like a $10 bottle of vodka and a $50 bottle of vodka. There is a difference. Like seriously.
Is it like the whiskey flavor when you know that $10 is heavy as hell?
Yes. So it's not even that. So the thing and so what I'm gonna do is this, right? I'm gonna go into my chart, my whiskey.
Yes, Victor, that's a great idea, by the way.
All right, so okay, so I won't say all, but a lot of the scotches, right? I was like, So like this, one of the ones that I had early on was a Clyde Mays original Alabama style whiskey, right? And I said the on the nose it was whiskey for sure, nothing fancy or bold. The taste, I said subtle smoothness, bright, and it had this bright flavor that I won't say I hadn't gotten in a lot of the other whiskeys. And I said, as far as the finish, I was like some lingering burn, but not in a bad way. And I was like, it had a whiskey aftertaste.
What's the proof on that?
85 proof. So see, I look the name, the proof, and then the nose, the taste, the finish. If I knew the bottle, so known, would I drink it again? And then overall, I gave it a score. Okay, so that one. The drink again, definitely can tell it has a higher than average normal 80-ish proof whiskey, brighter but hotter. So it was bright, right? Like it had something in it that I didn't experience. Now, mind you, this is only I was on day 4, so I was 4 days in on the 24-day calendar, and the flavor was different. But that one, I gave it a 7, right? And so 7 or 8, I would buy if I saw it out and about. So 4 and below would not drink again unless nothing else to drink. 5 or 6 would drink again if free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then I like a couple days in, I said, all right, you know what? I need something that's like a 6.5. If I saw it on sale, I might buy it, but I'm not going out of my way. Okay. And then I had a 7 or 8, and then a 9 and a 10. The 9 and the 10, I'm like, all right, I'm going out to add it to the liquor stable as soon as possible. The 7 and the 8, I would buy if I saw it out and about. So the Willet, the Pot Stove Reserve, that one was fantastic. So you know how you can smell the smokiness and the aged smokiness on certain liquors, right? The Willet Pot Stove Reserve, it was a medium barrel aged smokiness that was just fantastic. And then I said it had a smooth whiskey taste, and then the finish was a slight neat burn. You could just taste and tell it was a good whiskey. And I'm like, would I drink it again? Most definitely. And I'm like, yo, that's a 9.
What's it called again?
Have you ever had a smoke shot before?
I have, and I do enjoy those. If you go to what is the name of that place? Why can't I think of the name of this place? It is on the tip of my tongue. Oh, they do the bang bang. They do bang bang shrimp there. And I can't remember the name of the. It's gonna kill me because I can see. Like I'm.
PF Chang?
No, not Chang's. I'm about to pull up my phone and look on the map because I know exactly where one is. All right, hold on.
What's that whiskey called while you're looking that up?
Willet, Willet. One second.
Okay.
Let me.
You see that bottle.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
That's not bad.
Bro.
Are you over 21? Nope. Oh,
Yeah, right.
Oh, they can. Whiskeys.
No.
Which one did you have? The Speakeasy?
No, hold on 1 second.
They got a lot.
Middleton Company.
Oh, they in Bardstown. May not be there much longer.
Bonefish. That's the name of the place.
Lord have mercy.
Bonefish. I'm sorry. It was gonna bug me until I got it. Bonefish has an amazing smoked old fashioned. Amazing. I keep saying I want to buy one of those smoke machines or the infusers where you kind of light it almost like a bong, basically. And I just haven't done it yet. Victor says inject vodka into watermelon and let the good times roll. Yeah. The only thing, Chris says, the only thing I drink with vodka or 30 martinis, Bloody Mary, vodka orange and cranberry and vodka. Yeah. I should really check my voice to text before I send a text. All right. So he says the only things that I drink with vodka or olive juice, cranberry juice, orange juice, and tomato juice. I mean, yeah. I get it.
It shouldn't take all that. That's my only point.
No. So, but the thing is this, right? Like there are certain things that you can drink straight, like or on the rocks, and there are other things that you drink with something else. And vodka is one of those things where you drink it with something else. I told you my guy, right? My guy hooked me up with like a gallon of a vodka-like substance. And when I say I'm trying to find something to do with it, like mix it with something, make it into something else. And it's just been like I won't say it's been sitting here, but I gotta link up with my guy to see if I can, get some more liquor before the year's out. So Steven said the worst vodka he drank was Sky. So Sky vodka has like some flavors. So maybe that's why you didn't like it, because you need some flavor with the vodka. Vodka is a very neutral spirit. And just like I said, you have to mix it with something. In my opinion, you have to mix it with something. Kent, what up, man? He says, Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Yeah.
Duck Pigs 6130. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Appreciate you. Oh, wait. And God bless. Right back at you. Thank you. Bruh. Chris says, Steven, have you tried shrimp vodka?
See, this is my point. We're just doing too much. We're just doing way too much.
Okay, but that's how I feel about people doing too much with barbecue.
I knew somebody was going to say that.
Now, you said, what'd you say, George?
I said I knew somebody was going to say that. I was just waiting.
Bro, all right, so hold on, George. Let me ask Quentin. Let me ask Quentin something, and I'm gonna put Quentin on the spot right now, right?
I like it. Oh shit.
How long is that Christmas tree gonna stay up?
So, in a perfect world, it'll probably be up until around April.
Easter?
Yeah. I mean, why not? But since we're moving, probably next month, it'll be taken down.
Again?
We've been here for like over a year and a half. It's a whole thing.
I know it's the whole thing. You know. Are
Yeah,
you
no.
moving further south or are you staying in the area?
With a little bit of luck, I will be in Florida.
Really? All right. You'll
But I
have to
need
text
luck.
me and tell me where in Florida because I'm not trying to put your business out there.
No. Trust me. I will see you before I leave.
Not if I see you first.
I was hoping you were going to say that. I was hoping you were going to say that. Dude, I said that. I was like,
I was debating. I'm like, so that's some old people, old timey. Yeah. I'll see you later. Not if I see you first.
but how's my tree staying up? How's my tree staying up? Me doing too much. I like the way the tree looks. It took a long time to put that motherfucker up too.
Listen, no, it was just like March or so last year, and on the live streams we saw that the tree was still up. So
listening.
I just saw it right now, and I was giving you grief. That's all. Just cause if I didn't give you grief, you wouldn't know I cared.
Yeah, but you're comparing my tree to shrimp vodka.
I'm not comparing your tree to shrimp vodka. It was just at the time about doing too much. There was no correlation. Causation, there was no correlation. It was just causation. I just saw it in the back, and I'm like, when are we gonna take that down? Okay, so don't feel attacked.
I mean, the day we move out of here, is when it's all gonna come down. So whatever that day is.
Yeah, Q, don't feel bad because my wife had a tree up one year until Father's Day.
I got no problem with that.
And what she did was for Valentine's Day, her and my daughter hung hearts on it. For Mother's Day, they made ornaments with all the mothers in the family, their pictures, and hung those on the tree.
Absolutely fantastic.
And for Father's Day, they did the same thing.
Fantastic.
So don't feel bad.
Fantastic. You hear that, Dash? Multi-use.
Dash is being an Ebenezer Scrooge right now.
No, I'm not. Look, I'm literally wearing a sandals. No, I'm not. That meme is like, no, I'm not. No. And technically, the meme is like, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, I'm not. I'm not being a Scrooge. It's just I'm giving Quentin grief because last year it was like March or April on the live stream, and the tree was still up.
Still up, still on and everything. Mm-hmm. No shame.
Yeah. Speaking of no shame, so I don't know. My wife left these scorching fire habanero peanuts.
Oh no, thank you.
Oh, dude, they're good.
Peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
Must not be that scorching hot.
I do fine with hot foods. They're not bad. And I'm drinking liquor, which I am about to take an indigestion pill, though.
I was going to say.
I might take two, shit. But let's see. Duck Pigs says Christmas trees should be up year round. No.
You can always find a reason to use a Christmas tree.
Exactly.
Listen,
Yeah.
I even had an idea for my niece for her wedding. I said, rather than put up a Christmas tree, get a tree, put ornaments of your wedding colors under there, and just have people put the gifts under the tree.
Ooh.
Fantastic.
That's brilliant.
That is
But
really good.
When was she getting married?
She got married. This was
I'm just saying
last year.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like closer to Christmas that she was getting married.
No, it was April. I said, what you need to do? I said, what you should do, get a tree. Mm-hmm. Put your colors on there. Just have them put your gifts under the tree.
Not bad, not bad.
There's always a use for a tree.
All right. So let's see.
This is great. This is going well for me, Dash.
What is?
It's going really well for me right now. I don't have any wins on here, so this is great.
All right,
That's how it feels.
So Roger says Tanqueray vodka has a bit of a source taste to it. My all-time favorite is Absolute. Absolute is
My brother used to drink Absolute.
And you can definitely drink Absolute straight, but there are some flavored Absolutes that, oh my gosh. I remember when Absolute Citron came out, bruh. And just that hint of lime, or excuse me, actually lemon, dude, it was like enough, and I could sip on that for a while. But it's one of those things where you kind of have to. Ooh, Chris says, question: does real moonshine taste like vodka? No, it doesn't.
No, absolutely not.
Real moonshine it's a distinct flavor. But the thing is this, right? Every moonshine is different, just like every whiskey is different, and every vodka is different, and every scotch is different. It is all about the mash bill and what's in it, because there are some moonshines, and I'll even take it one step further. Every moonshine is like different beers. Okay. Because just like you can have people say, oh, it's an IPA, right? And that covers a gamut. Certain IPAs taste this way, certain IPAs taste that way. I feel like that is very similar to moonshines but the thing is, the variance in the moonshines is the same variance in a whiskey, a bourbon, a Kentucky bourbon, a Tennessee bourbon, a sour mash bourbon, a Kentucky straight, this, that. The whole thing is they all start the same way as that clear moonshine, corn or barley or oat or whatever the mash bill is, and then they're aged, and then the aging process adds additional flavors and components to all liquors. All liquors start clear. All liquors start clear, and then they get aged. They get blended with something else that gives them that a deeper flavor, a darker hue, whatever the case may be. But the thing is, moonshine, you can have good moonshine and you can have bad moonshine. Like, I used to get bad moonshine from my father-in-law that I used to think was good moonshine until I had better moonshine. And then I'm like, damn, this stuff sucks. Like, the stuff I used to get from my father-in-law, it sucks. And I'm telling you, I won't say all praises, but I got a guy, and my guy, he's doing it right. Like, he's doing something right. Like, he's doing something right where the moonshine, it doesn't. And I'm we're going to crack this open. It is sweeter. It has a sweeter smell. And I don't say I hate to have it hot, but I know this is 100 proof at least.
Ooh, child.
It is vodka-like, okay? But if I were to step on it, and when I say step on it, I'm going to tamp it down to, let's say, 80%, right? Because it's at 100 now, and here's my indigestion pill. But like, it has a distinct flavor where I can say, oh, you know what, that's moonshine. But I told you guys, and I've talked about it, how I found some wood staves on Amazon, and every now and again, I'll take a jar of the moonshine that I get from my guy, and I'll put it on a wood, like the wood stave or spiral that I got from off of Amazon, and I'm aging it myself. So basically, I'm turning the clear moonshine into, and I'm grabbing this bottle, but it might not be, Four Roses as good as Four Roses, right? But the point I'm trying to make is you can tell subtle differences, right? Just like the other day, someone asked me about, can you taste the difference between different species of wood, right? And I said, you can taste the difference between coffee, right? Where you know that this coffee is this thing and this coffee is something different, but you can't say, oh, this one has caramel notes and it tastes like butter and it tastes like this and that. But you can say, this is different. Now, if someone said to you, the difference is, or the one of the things or a component that you might need to taste for or look out for is, and there are different charts out there that you can look and say, oh, if a particular piece of wood has been charred to this particular degree or this, you'll get, caramel notes, you'll get molasses notes, vanilla notes, you'll get this, you'll get that. Same thing with this. The moonshine, the upfront flavor of moonshine is all about whatever was in the mash bill. The back end flavor of something that's aged is all about whatever type of wood it was aged in, the amount of char on the wood, the how long it's been aged for. There's so many different variables.
Listen, if you want to know about the difference in moonshines and the mash bills, watch Moonshiners.
Yeah.
They even have that new series. It's almost like a Chopped.
Yeah.
Moonshiners thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it really gets crazy.
Where the moonshiners go and pick out their ingredients and stuff like that.
Yeah, because it's like they will. I mean, I've seen them use different. Like a lot of guys will use like roses or just different.
Something
different. Yeah, something. Yeah.
So I'll tell you, one of the, of course, the original moonshiners. It was Tim Smith and Tickle, right? Tim and Tickle.
Right.
I don't like Tim's liquor. I don't like it. I've had it a couple times, and I'm like, maybe it was this time.
He was the first one to go legal, right?
No, I don't. He may have been. I
mean, of those three.
Yeah. So there was Tim, Tickle, and there's two other dudes.
Right.
Oh, but
Tim was who always wore the overalls,
the suspenders. Yeah, that's Tim. That's Tim Smith.
So I think he was one of the first ones to go legal, and then all of a sudden everybody else was like, "Oh, well,
if he can do it, I can do it."
Yeah.
But I don't like his liquor. So his liquor has I feel like it has rye in it or something that's just off-putting to me, and it's spicy. And it's just not. I'm not a fan. But that's the same way. I don't like IPAs. There's something in the IPA. It's like hoppy, and I'm just not a fan. Listen. So Kent said Everclear, but if done right, is smooth.
Oh no.
I'm looking. I have a bottle of Everclear over there.
Oh God.
Bertho says Sky Vodka likes to keep that real potato flavor. No, Tanqueray vodka is a bit of a spice feel. It's my favorite. It's still absolute. Yeah. Christmas trees. Oh yeah. So Duck Pig says Christmas trees should be up all year round.
Hey guys, I'm going to sign off. I got some more prep stuff to do. You brothers have a Merry Christmas for sure.
Right back at you, man.
And keep that tree up, dude.
Absolutely.
In fact, next year when we come back, make sure the tree is there.
Oh, it'll be there. He said he planning to keep it up until April.
Yeah.
He gonna keep it up to the 4th of July now. Oh
dude,
no,
we should have a keep the tree up contest to see who can keep it up the longest.
It'll just stay up for everyone.
All right, guys, be cool.
Be easy, George. Take care. Hey, George, tell your wife and daughter I said go Birds.
No, fine.
He said no. No. Victor says he's got to get to bed. Hey, good night, Victor. Thank you. Steven says, Chris, I'll smack you one. You know, shrimp is fighting words. Yeah. I only take my Christmas tree down when the squirrels build a nest in it. Oh, goodness. Blind Man says, "What am I drinking tonight?" I have had a plethora of things. So, Dave, I talked about how. So it's
I
like,
actually can't hear you.
who can't hear me? Quinn, you still there? Am I frozen? Can you hear me now or no?
What?
All right, so Dave, my wife bought my daughter and my son's an advent calendar. Um, my daughter got one that was ducks. My son's got one that was like cologne and some candy. So I'm like, dang, I'm feeling left out with the advent calendar thing, right? And so she says, you want a advent calendar? She's like, what would you want an advent calendar of? And I said, well, I'm like, maybe like a whiskey advent calendar or a bourbon advent calendar, right? That might be kind of cool. So she made one. She reached, I won't say reached out. She went on to Total Wine and like placed the
What the
order.
hell? That's strange.
You can't. You all right?
No, I got
Quentin,
you.
over
I got
there?
you back.
Oh,
I don't know what happened.
so she placed the order and she got bottles, like the little taster bottles or whatever. And basically, I've had one or two bottles a day for the month of December so far, from the 1st to the 24th. And I have learned a lot. They were primarily whiskeys and bourbons. There was a moonshine or two, I won't say mixed in, and then there was scotch mixed in. I'm not a tequila fan, so miss me with tequila. And I'm not a cinnamon fan, so you ain't got to worry about any cinnamon, anything, fireball, anything. Oh man, nope, no, exactly. I will only drink Fireball if it is the only thing that is able to be consumed,
I'm good.
and it has to be cold and it has to be free. Those are like all of yeah, non-starter. I don't just randomly drink that. But anyway, so I've learned a lot, but that's what I'm like. I had a few bottles that I opened, tasted, and they were like half full. So I just finished a few of them, and I'm feeling pretty good. So
Was this the Flaviar thing that you got?
no, she ordered them from like picked picked the little singlets or whatever the whatever these are called. She picked them and selected add to cart, add to cart, add to cart, add to cart, add to cart.
See.
Yeah, it wasn't a pre-made thing. the worst part is when she came home with them. Obviously, I didn't know they were there, but she's like, "Hey, I need to go to the dollar store and get some bags." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. Let's go to the dollar store and get some bags." So I helped her get the bags that she used for my advent calendar. So Steven says, Quentin, it's a good thing it's not a real Christmas tree because by now it will be naked. Yeah.
That's why I don't buy the real trees, because I like to keep mine up.
So I have been last year. I actually bought two Christmas trees. I got a tabletop tree and I got a full size tree. This year I got a tabletop tree for my wife, and she's like, "Oh, that's good enough." Like, because normally we have a fake tree in the basement, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the fake tree goes up when we go away. Like a year where we're going away, we put up the fake tree because it's like we don't need to, water it or anything like that. We just gonna put it up and put some lights on it, and that be that. But when we have a real tree, we're staying. So my wife told me, she said, I want 2 trees. I want a tabletop tree and a bigger tree, but it's like, where are we gonna put the bigger tree? So tabletop tree was good enough. Mm. Keon says Tim's has a rye. I'm not a fan of it. Like it's like spicy, it's zesty. And nope. Ooh. James Simon, he says, "Hey folks, happy holidays!" Right back at you, man. But so Steven says, "Probably you have to be a connoisseur of moonshine." Listen, I tell you what, my father-in-law is a connoisseur of moonshine, but some of the stuff he drank, no. Once I taste it better, I'm like, yo, this is garbage. Like garbage. Peaches says, good night, George, Secretary of the Chance. Merry Christmas to you. Yeah. Check out Yard Distillery for legal moonshine. They are in Manning, South Carolina. So there are a few. What?
I think that's on my route.
Manning?
Go ahead. Yeah. I'm going to Jacksonville next week.
When?
Probably the 30th. TBD.
I'll be in Florida next week too, but just
you on a
passing
boat.
through.
Yeah.
Just passing through. Just passing through. But we were trying to decide if we were gonna like leave a day early and like do something on the way, or just like skedaddle straight to where we need to be.
This is on 95. I'll be passing right through there.
Get 2 bottles, please.
Yep.
Susie says, Q, it's really good to see you back on the lives. You bowling lately?
Actually, I bowled. So I got 2 new bowling balls, actually. And I went and bowled with my buddy 2 days ago. For the first time in about a year. My whole right side is just Lord have mercy. Should have stretched.
I bowled too. So at the range, they do a Christmas party, and the holiday party from the range. We go bowling. Oh boy, Keon, go ahead, Quinn. You can answer that.
Oh, let me get back. I was looking at the bourbon. They pink?
The bowling balls. My bowling ball's not pink, it's orange. It's called an orange sickle.
Oh my god. So y'all remember my whole life, bro. This is incredible. I'm not even started the show, and y'all know everything about me, dude.
This is what I have to deal with. I'm telling you.
It is incredible. You know what?
The inside jokes that stay.
God damn, that was over a year ago. Boy,
yes. Dave, I am going on a cruise.
Y'all be wild.
That shit. Definitely. I knew exactly where that was going, and I said, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Hell, I even forgot. I was like, what are you talking about?
You know what's funny, right? Because I won't say Keon is kind of new here, but Keon, he's newer, right? In the grand scheme of things.
Oh, yeah, that's
oh boy, he's
Lord Jesus.
It's
cold down here.
Pulling out his balls.
Oh god.
Oh, why are you taking them upstairs? You could have just showed them in the basement.
It's cold. All the heat
It's cold outside.
Cold down there. Ugh. It's like a damn sex tape I'm making over here. Jesus Christ.
That's TMI. Keon said, got him.
Come on, man.
He said, got him.
Come on, man.
Oh man, Keon, yo, that was top tier trolling right there, Keon. Top tier.
It's impressive.
It's really not, because I'm telling you, I am the victim of people of those jokes too. We're gonna be in the Caribbean, Dave. So it's gonna be kind of all over. We're going to uh, Aruba, Bonaire, Jamaica, Grand Cayman, and Colombia, Cartagena, and Colombia. I'm pretty sure. So it's an 11-day cruise that we're going on.
My new bowling ball back, by the way.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh wait, is one of those balls green?
Damn right. Here's the ball everybody loves to hate. Yep, it's still rocking.
Pink. Still pink?
Creamsicle.
So how many bowling balls do you take with you when you go bowling? Do you take them all or just like
just three?
Yeah.
Here's my dark side I just got. Like this one a lot. And here's my chill. It's a pearl ball.
Pearl?
Definitely really good too.
How much what do those weigh? 15 pounds? 16 pounds?
No, so this one is 15. Both of those are 13.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought I was kind of odd. I have a 14-pound ball that I throw. Want to see my bowling ball? Want to see mine? I can get mine.
You got one?
Yeah, I have one bowling ball.
That ain't enough.
It is enough.
Not about this life.
I am enough. One is enough.
I'm telling you, we can go bowling and we'll see if you're enough.
Oh, no. Listen, I am not a professional, okay? I do not. My average is like 115, 120.
Yeah.
I'm not the one that lines up and does the whole English on the ball. Nope. I'm throwing the ball straight down the lane, and most of the time is not right. Nope.
You're right. Nope.
Take pictures of the Navy fleet blockade. We'll see if I find it. If I see it, I got you. I'll send them to you. I'll have good internet. We did a tour of a cruise ship for school this past fall. That's what's up. that last one is Pinky. Yeah, it was the first one he showed.
First of all, you can literally go to the company's website and look at the ball description. It literally says cream sickle.
Yeah, you go look at the ball description. Pause.
Pause all you want. You can go look at the ball.
Hold on. Where is it? Somebody said it earlier. Here it is. Keon. You said no diddy.
That's hilarious. But no, to answer Susie's question. Oh, go ahead.
Hold on. Bird Amigo says one ball is enough. It is.
Context matters there. Context matters.
Listen.
You have to get banned.
I have a friend who had testicular cancer, and he had to have one removed, and he had a son, after. Like, he had his son after his cancer. So one is enough. I now dub thee Pinky and the Brain.
It's just impressive. Literally, we talk about bowling in over a year. It's just impressive.
But the thing is, like, I should have eaten something for dinner. Now I'm like, I have potato chips and peanuts here.
Those peanuts, that must have been really good. Where you get those from?
No.
I want to try that.
They're still I'll take a handful or two because I'm not trying to die.
Is it like a 7-Eleven thing?
I'm not sure. No, so I'm not sure where she got these from. But these are 7-Eleven chips.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
They're actually pretty good.
One of the things I like to do when I'm doing my road trips is try different snacks when I stop at these places, just because why not?
Because you have 30 minutes to charge?
I do not. I was arguing that same thing with my coworkers because they're just like, "What do you mean you're gonna drive your Tesla all the way down to Georgia? What the hell are you gonna be stopping for hours?" I'm like, dude,
No.
I get out the car, I plug it in, walk in the store, pee, get my water, my snack, come back to my car, put in my new destination I'm going to because I use a better route planner, not the actual Tesla navigation. Put that new destination in, unplug, and I go. It's like that every single time.
But the whole thing is, if you use an ARBP, your route is already planned for you.
So my car doesn't connect directly to a better route planner, so I have to actually manually put in all those stops, which is annoying. And if when I get out of the car, it resets.
So yeah, my thing is, if I can tell it, I can say, well, yours might be doing the whole live update thing because I will plan my route before I leave, and I'll say, okay, here's my starting state of charge. Here's my destination. Here's the degradation of my battery. Here's the networks I like to use. And when I say it's pretty close, where it'll tell me this is how many times you'll need to stop and this is how long you'll need to stop. All of those things, usually within like 45 minutes to an hour. And the variance is typically because we stay somewhere longer or we make an extra stop.
Right.
So,
like sometimes you stop at those rest stops and it's just like a really long walk in. I'm like, well, I'm gonna be here for
not even that, but or I get there and there's no charging. There's I have to wait for a charger.
I've never had that happen yet. I've never waited. Actually, I'm lying. I did wait when I rented that EV6 to go to Boston. And those stupid EA chargers that were crisscrossed like this. I know what the hell to do there. I'm like, what is this madness? EA.
Did I tell you about my experience? I guess it was the day after Thanksgiving last year. It wasn't the day after Thanksgiving. It must have been the day after Christmas last year.
You were down here though. You charged here.
That was Christmas. The day after, we ended up going to Philly. And on the way back, I ended up having to wait 2.5 hours to get a charger. Yeah.
Bro, I would have sold that car.
Ain't no way. Ain't no damn. It wasn't the car. It was the charger we went to.
Ain't no damn way. Bro, I saw the only thing I've seen happen at the Tesla charger that everybody united as one to let this guy know he's a damn idiot. Some dude, I don't know, we were probably somewhere like North Carolina or something, and they had a 150 kilowatt Tesla charger. They had a 250 kilowatt Tesla charger. They had they had like an EV Go that was like 100 something, and they had like an EA charger. Like chargers galore for everybody right there, right? So there's no reason why this dude, first of all, he had a damn Chevy Bolt. Number one, a Bolt.
That's what I was about to say.
What are you doing?
There were four chargers. And 2 of them were taken up by Chevy Volts that were on the charger for over an hour. Over an hour.
I'm like, but dude, right across, like you can walk to this other charger that your car is literally made for instead of blocking 2 chargers right here with your stupid ass, whatever you can 35 kilowatt ass car in the way. I was pissed.
They charge so slowly.
It didn't make any sense to do to be there. It made no sense. That's my rant. So people had to go use the 150 kilowatt charger, not the 250 that we should have been using the whole time. I'm still pissed about that. That was like damn near a year ago too. Everything's been a year.
I understand what you're speaking, but most people who are watching this probably won't. So I get it though.
If you know, you know. Those damn Chevy Bolts.
They are the worst.
Lord have mercy. But that's the only problem I've ever had. I've never had to do. Again, I didn't wait. I just went to the slower charger. Like, it was fine. Can you see like when you go into the charger, like how many people are there? Does that show you that number?
No. Oh. Well, yes, you can. Yeah, I can. So that was part of the decision as to why I didn't take the ID4 today when I went out and did my deliveries, because I was going to have to charge the car to 100% before I left, and it wasn't enough time to charge it to 100%. Also, I would like the charger that was kind of going to be on my route. There's two. And I said, all right, well, if I go to the one, when I looked earlier, like if I'm looking at the app, so these are the chargers that are all around Baltimore, right?
Mm-hmm.
None of them are full right now. But if I click on this one, this is Annapolis, it tells me that 2 of the 4 are available right now.
Oh, I see.
And
Can you display that on your
actually
screen?
three of the 4. It just
Can you display
changed.
that on your car screen?
No. Well, yes, I can actually. So it does. It does. EA is, I won't say compatible, but it basically uses my phone to do it. So it's easier for me to do it on my phone.
Word.
It's faster for me to do it on my phone. Because sometimes when you're driving, it limits what you can see and what you can't see. But it is in the Android Auto like suite of apps. Like I can start the charger from my phone, from my car, but it's slower. So I just rather do it from my phone. Oh, hold on, my bad, B. I didn't see you. Keon says, "Well, it's closing time at the bar. I'll catch up with y'all later." So battery size matters. It's not necessarily the battery size; it's the rate of
Usability.
charging speed.
A lot of factors.
Yeah, there's you have to learn a whole new language when you deal with electric cars. Like seriously. I used to say I don't speak metal when I started doing welding I don't say fabrication, but like making smokers and doing other things. Same thing with firearms. You have to learn there's a whole new set of terminology, and same thing with electric cars. Um, like Quentin, I don't say you'll appreciate this, but you'll understand this. So the charger I have set up at home, I have it dumbed down to 32 amps.
Right.
When I could have it bumped up to 40. And of course, when I have it set to 40 amps, I get 7 kilowatts an hour. But if I bump it up to 40, I can get 11 kilowatts an hour.
Right.
So but the thing is, you understood exactly what I was saying, but a lot of people that are on the live stream are like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" He's just naming numbers and saying things, but you understand what that means, right?
Well, if I didn't, I'd be walking a lot because my car would be dead.
But the point I'm trying to make is, the point I'm trying to make is different things you have to learn a different language for, and the Chevy Volts have a maximum charging speed that they can charge at. And the maximum charging speed that they can charge at is very slow compared to almost everything else on the market. Where when my car starts to charge slow, it's charging at, let's say, 25 or 30 kilowatts per hour on a high speed, DC fast charger. A Volt will charge at like 7 to 10 kilowatts per hour max once they get deep into the pack, of needed to charge. And they just charge so slowly.
People spent over $40,000 for that car when it came out. Back in 2021, 2022, they were like 40 some thousand. Especially the EUV, the big one they came out with, over 40,000 that damn thing.
Chris says, when you talk about Canics, do you have to do it with a Russian accent? No, I don't. Or Turkish. They're Turkish. They're made in Turkey. With the exception of the Prime is made in the United States. Do non-Teslas have to get an adapter for the plug-in? Yes. If you are trying to charge your non-Tesla at a Tesla charger, B.
Well, some newer cars come with the actual
NAT
Tesla
for
plug
it now.
now. Yeah.
So B, you gonna try that again, or are we gonna have a repeat from last week? Because this is, I already know. We're gonna, go ahead and show yourself on camera, or you will not make it to the stage. So you gonna try again, or what? You fooled me once, shame on me. You fooled me twice. I ain't gonna be shamed again.
Off to the shadow realm.
I know, right? We can ban you. So,
but to answer your question, yes and no for the Tesla charger.
All right.
Older ones,
all right.
yes.
He texted me, and I was just about to be like, no, I'm not gonna text him.
Yo, guys.
All right, man. Hey, I'm glad you sent me a text message.
Hey, well, that's why I texted you and didn't just put it in the chat. So you know it's me. Last time, that was not me. Somebody had pulled some crap off of, and anyway, that was not me last week. I texted you earlier in the day telling you I wasn't gonna make it. So I'm just being legit here, and I would never disrespect anybody like that. Never. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I want to say it's fine, but we kid, we laugh, we joke. We poke fun.
I'm not like that. I would never do that. No, I'm just being serious. I would never disrespect.
Dave says, what happened last week? So last week there was a California bee imposter.
Now, question: did it say my name as the?
Yeah, say California bee.
It did say California bee.
Yeah. So someone may have looked at an old live stream or something.
Took a clip from one of the old live streams, and yeah, it was pretty nasty actually, and I was pissed.
No, better to be pissed off than to be pissed on.
I'm gonna refill my drink.
Oh God. So we're talking about your. I just got back from a Christmas party, so. Family.
I don't say, but I don't know what we were talking about. We were, charging. It was the last thing we were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's, I have a hangnail here, or like my fingernail keeps snagging on stuff, so I'm trying to file it real quick while I'm sitting here thinking about it. B, are you cooking tomorrow or tonight or what?
No, I cooked. I cooked yesterday. I did beef ribs.
Okay.
And so I cooked them yesterday. Then I vac sealed them, and then I heated them up today, and had them for the party.
So I have not. There's a few people who get vacuum sealed food from me. But for the most part, if I'm cooking for so I cooked yesterday for today as well, for tomorrow technically as well. And none of my folks did I vacuum seal stuff for. So.
Oh well, I vac sealed them after I rested them, and then threw them in the fridge because I knew I was cooking them early, so that way I could just toss them in the smoker and heat them up. This afternoon. It worked out pretty good.
Definitely.
But I did. It was 2 racks of choice dino ribs, and then two racks of prime dino ribs.
Hmm.
And
So were your choice 4-bone and your prime 3 bones?
correct, yeah. And the
There you go.
meat, but the meat on the prime was like, I don't know, like twice as thick.
Really?
They were huge, huge. It was about as thick as a brisket when they were cooked. When they, shrunk back, it was about as thick as a regular brisket at the point,
Okay.
which I was. But
Stoked about. Yeah.
taste wise, they
Similar.
tasted just about the same.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I missed what you said. Taste wise, what was it?
I couldn't really tell any difference taste wise between the two.
I was like, oh boy, we've
Hold on.
we had,
Let me pull my pants down.
Oh damn! Oh damn! I didn't do anything.
Wait a minute.
I'm never going to hear this.
I don't think this is actually Chris because he's not smoking a cigarette. You're not smoking it.
I was saving it. I was saving it just for this
Was
show.
that your last one?
This is my Merry Christmas cigarette.
Oh man, dude, how you been? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
Good, man. How's it going?
Yeah,
How you doing, Quinn?
good. Have you
Doing
shot
good.
a canic yet?
No, I've held one. I never shot one.
Dude, you gotta shoot it. The trigger. Oh,
They feel good.
chef's
Well,
kiss.
okay. Well,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like we
Go ahead.
know,
Oh,
they copied the jam.
The Walther. The Walther. Listen, I make no bones about it. I know. Listen, I know the origin story. Okay, but you gotta shoot it. You gotta shoot it. And to go ahead and say it. Just let me hear you say it again. It feels really good in the hand. Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell me.
Well, it felt good in the hand. I'm not gonna say it feels like I hold them often.
I can hold one for you right now if you want.
How does so let's just say so the Canic is a the Janik is a Walther.
Yeah. Ooh,
But
ooh.
how does the Canic? How do you like shooting the Canic better than say a Glock or a Smith & Wesson or a Sig? Comparable.
So the trigger action and the trigger action is better to me because it's lighter. Because it's lighter, I find that newer shooters don't have as hard of a problem shooting it. The SIG triggers are spongy.
Yeah.
The Glock triggers are heavy.
Okay.
Canic triggers are lighter and they have a shorter travel and shorter reset.
Okay. So in that sense, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, so in that sense,
because of that, it makes it easier for a newer shooter to shoot.
And what I'm saying is, and I agree with you, and I'm not bashing your explanation, but it almost takes away all the nervousness that the people, whether it be like a big caliber, they want to anticipate, or if it's a real heavy trigger, they'll snap it and they'll move.
But the thing is, it introduces other problems, if you will.
Sure.
So where if someone is shooting a Glock and it's hard for them to pull a trigger, like people who shoot revolvers, like a double action revolver.
Yeah.
So one of those hammerless revolvers that you have to go through the double action, and you see people and they're like, right, and they're like, and they're anticipating. The opposite happens because it's such a light trigger. It surprises people.
Okay. Which they say should happen anyway.
Yeah, but it surprises people not in the worst way, but they're like, okay, I'm gonna think about it. And then one of the other things too that I've noticed with newer shooters is they always take their finger off of the trigger completely.
Right. They slap it all the time.
Oh, bro. So they go bow, 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 which is introducing inaccuracy into. So, like a lot of times, I find with newer shooters, I'm like, listen, we're not going to worry about accuracy right now. We're just going to try to work on the action of what we need to do. And especially women, they are intimidated and they are afraid. And like I can't tell you. I wish I had like $1 for every time I had a woman who cried on my range because she was like, "Oh my God, I'm overwhelmed," right? And it's one of those things.
Right.
But the thing is, it's like, okay, I tell people all the time, I'm like, did you hit yourself in the head? Did you hurt yourself? Did it fling back and hit you? You know, those things that you see in YouTube videos and other things like that? I'm like, did that happen? And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay, so now let's focus on the action of just you pulling the trigger. So it's like, okay, we'll get the slap thing down, right? And then I'm like, listen, if a bad guy's coming at you, they're not going to wait for you to take your finger off the trigger and put your finger back on the trigger. Your finger needs to stay on the trigger, and then you need to keep pulling. Because of the fact that the reset is shorter and crisper, the Canic has faster follow-up shots than a Glock and or a SIG or a Walther, or not a Walther.
Inherently.
Yeah. So, speaking of a different language, this is a different language as well. And I mean, you seem to be, I won't say firearm forward, but you're understanding exactly what I'm gonna say the point I'm trying to make.
Sure.
But
no, definitely.
We gotta get you. You gotta shoot a couple of different ones, a couple of different Canics, man.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna be like, okay. And even if you don't shoot it, dry firing a Canic without the mag in, you will feel the difference with the trigger. And that's one of the.
Why without the mag in?
So you can rack the slide.
Okay.
So
I follow. Yeah.
So if you check, make sure it's clear, rack it, pull a trigger, hold the trigger back.
I understand all. Yeah. No, I'm just saying because sometimes, like with a Glock, you can almost. It sounds fucking sexual, which I don't like saying in front of Brian because then he might make. But
I am Greek though. No, I'm just kidding.
So it involves Windex.
I was just going to say, when you put a magazine in a Glock, you could actually feel it in the grip. You could feel it as it goes in, And you said without shooting the Canic without a magazine, I didn't know it was just because of otherwise the slide would catch or use dummy rounds, one of the two.
Yeah. But even, I don't know. But my thing is, like, I will allow people to dry fire them and give them a Glock, give them a SIG. Like, I had a guy literally this past Sunday. He was like, I want the 365 XL. I want the 365 macro, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you sure about that? So I let him tell me what it was he wanted because someone told him, and that's the thing that he needed to get, and that's the thing he needed to, he went out and shot, and all of the above. And I said, let me put this thing in your hand. And I gave him the Canic, the MC9 Prime. And I just handed it to him, and he said, oh, it has a very aggressive grip. And I said, some people like the more aggressive grip, and other people do not, right? I said, either hit or miss. I said, but what I want you to do is pull a trigger on this one and feel the trigger. So we checked, we make sure it was clear, everything like that. And I handed it to him. I said, pull the trigger, hold the trigger back, rack the slide, let it go until it clicks, and then pull the trigger again. And he's like, oh. And I said, I just blew your mind, didn't I? He was like, I was all set to be buying this one right here, and then you go ahead and give me this one that feels so much better, and it does this and it doesn't. And I was like, but that's it. And I'm like, that's the one I'm carrying. Like I'm carrying the Prime right now because I got a light, right? Hold on 1 second. I got a stream light.
Oh, yeah,
so I got it, but I have a TL. This is a TLR7 sub.
Yeah.
I have a TLR7X sub, and the difference between the X and the non-X is the X is brighter, so the X is newer.
Okay.
Right. But I was like, okay, I found it on the range, cleaning up, and I picked it up, and I was like, oh, bet.
You found it? I didn't know
I found two of them. I found the X and the sub.
Hey, Quentin, you would know this. In the Marine Corps, if a gear is adrift, it's a gift. That means if someone fucking drops it or loses it and you find it, it's a gift.
It's all you.
Well, I find gifts all the time, dog.
All
the time.
And it's never stealing. It's was it reacquiring or something?
Reacquiring,
like that, right? Yeah.
Tactically reacquiring.
Tactically, yes. So I tactically reacquired not only a TLR7 sub, but a TLR7 sub X. Okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, whole gun at the range. How do you get a whole gun at the range?
Like,
it's not it's not a whole gun. That's the acro. Was that an acro, Chris?
Oh, did mine show? I didn't. I try not to show it in the camera because it's a complete unit.
Okay, I just saw I saw maybe I just saw the top or the little button on, but
well, this runs the TLR7 HLX.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I saw the bottom where you put the battery in. That's what I saw.
Okay.
I thought it was an optic.
Oh, on the top I have a trajectory.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was saying was that a mailbox because
right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
See. Yeah. But no. So this thing, this light is actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
For what it is, but the thing is, I bought a holster to work with the light to try it out, and I've been using it, been carrying it for like 2 weeks now, and I'm like, because I won't say I was opposed to a light. I'm like, if I'm going to draw, I want to make sure I can see what it is I need to see, and I'm like, I don't think I want to draw and have to use a light, but that's my thing. So I won't say I was opposed, but I just
So what position do you carry?
I carry strong side, so like
okay. So it's not appendix. So it's not.
It is an appendix holster that I carry strong side.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't. Well, with a light, you make it wider, if you want to call it wider.
It's not much wider.
But and if you actually carried appendix, it just digs in more. But definitely, I understand. Oh, okay, yeah. So that works for you. Yeah.
So, and you can see the footprint, but you can see that the print of the light. But tier 1 concealed holster. That's the only holsters I carry.
Right.
Yeah.
So
let's see.
Sure.
All right. So So RL258-S2Z says the best barbecue is in Arkansas. You sure about that? Go ahead, explain. Rob, what up, man? This is time out. Is that Eastwind? Johnny, he says, "Merry Christmas, everyone."
What's
Holy
up, Johnny?
cow.
Merry Christmas.
We have a celebrity in the mix, and when Johnny
Thank
gets
you, Johnny.
here and
checks
in, I have to turn around and I'm gonna say shout Johnny out, but I gotta put on the View to a Grill hat. Definitely.
One of my favorite. Sorry, go ahead.
No.
Oh, one of my favorite barbecue videos is when Johnny made a surround table for his Weber. It was a 22-inch or a 24-inch, but he made the whole surround with the rollers. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It sunk right in. Yeah.
Dude. I thought I liked the grill table I made for my Weber kettle. That wood that he did, it was fantastic. Yeah. Stained it, and oh man. So you can tell you've been watching his channel for a while.
Oh yeah.
That video is old.
Yeah.
All right, we are at 11 o'clock, so we've been at this for 2 hours. I would love to stay on and be on here for another hour and be like, Merry Christmas! But I have a brisket that I need to get up early and try to start cooking. So I'm going to go to bed. Plus, I didn't go to bed this morning until after 2 a.m. after finishing turkeys. So,
and you got up at 4?
No. I Started my turkeys last night so let me back up. Yesterday morning, I got up at 2:30 and started cooking. I got up, I woke up at 2:30 and I was out at the smoker. Like I got up out of my sleep at 3 o'clock and headed out to the smoker. I prepped my briskets. I did the ribs. I did the lamb and I did the chicken wings. That's what I forgot earlier. I don't think I talked about the ribs. I'm like, I'm forgetting something. So, but I had all of those things on by about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. Those things finished at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I turned the smoker off and was like, okay, cool. Wrapped everything up, did what I needed to do. And then I went back out to the smoker at about 7 o'clock last night, and I started cooking my turkeys. I had 3 turkeys I needed to cook and 2 legs of lamb. So the turkeys finished. The first turkey came off in like 4.5 hours, and the last turkey I put it on at about 8. The last turkey came off at 2 o'clock in the morning. Like I got back in the house, it was just before 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I had to be up for 6 o'clock to work. So, I mean, 4 hours sleep, and then I had to deliver all of that food this afternoon.
Nice.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm getting ready to go to bed because I have to get up because I have a customer who is longtime supporter, and he texted me at like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and he's like, "Am I still on the list? Are you still on the list? What the fuck are you talking about?" And I look back at our text messages.
List.
Yeah. I look back at our text messages and he texts me like, "Hey, can I get 3 pounds of brisket and 2 pounds of chicken for Christmas?" And I'm like, "Son of a bitch." I'm like, "Damn, yo." I'm like, I totally forgot. Like I dropped the ball. I'm like, "I'm so sorry." He said, "Yeah, I forgot too." He said, "But it just hit me, so that's why I hit you up." And I said, "Dude, you need to hit me up before day of delivery, right?" I said, it's not like me to not send you an invoice and send you a reminder and tell you when I'm delivering and all of these things, right? He's like, "Yeah, I totally forgot to." He's like, "Really, don't worry about it." And I said, "Well, I have briskets at home. I can cook one. I gotta thaw it, and then I can, I'll get up in the morning and cook it." So I'm doing a brisket, last minute brisket tomorrow. So I have it sitting. Oh yeah, you can see the pan, the busboy pan. It's sitting in water in the busboy pan to thaw. And I'm trying to decide what time I'm going to get up in the morning because when I came home and took the brisket out, my wife was like, "What are you doing with that?" And I'm like, "I got to cook it." She's like, "Why?" I said, "Because," and I told her what I told you guys just now. She's like, "But tomorrow's Christmas." And I'm like, "Yeah. I want to make sure he has the ability to have brisket for his dinner." And I'm like, basically she's like, "But I want you here." And I'm like,
Uh-oh.
So, yeah.
But hell.
Dude, so Roger, don't give me grief, but I have not gone to the gym all week this week because of the fact that I have been cooking. I've been up early, walking back and forth to the smoker in the house. So I have not gone to the gym all week. Sunday is range day, so usually I don't go on Sundays. Monday, I woke up and I didn't sleep very well on Monday. And I was like, all right, I can't get up and do this. So I did not go to the gym. Yesterday morning, I told you I was up at 2:30 because I had to cook. So walking back and forth between the house and the garage was, I'm going to say, my exercise for the day. And today, same. Between last night, early this morning, and delivering all of the food today, that was my exercise for the day. Right now, I have 8,400 steps, so not as much as I would like, but tomorrow is a different day. We shall see. I'm not even sure if the gym is open tomorrow. Yeah. Scrog, he says, "Whoa, didn't expect you to be y'all to be live tonight." Yeah, it's Wednesday, and I did all my not all. I did the majority of my deliveries, and I'm not cooking. I cook everything ahead of time. I do Christmas Eve deliveries on purpose. See, that's the Chris I know. Chain smoking.
I think it was damn near 15 minutes ago. I had another one.
No, it's not, dog. I can go back and look. Don't make me go back and look, dog. Did I tell you about my Scoutmaster when I was in the Boy Scouts?
No.
Yo, his name was Nicholas, okay? And when I say he was the first chain smoker that I ever experienced in person, he used to light the next cigarette with the cigarette he was putting out.
Right.
Damn near.
So would his real name be Nicholas?
Yes. I guess, but I'm not sure if his first name was actually Nick or if it was Nicholas. But listen.
Imagine if your last name was Seaman. Man.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So funny you say that, right? One of the guys that I delivered food to tonight, his email is Navy Dude. So you talk about semen.
Oh damn.
But his email is Navy Dude something or other. But yeah.
Oh.
You said you were leaving like 15 minutes ago too, by the way.
It was 11 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And on that bombshell, we're going to go ahead and end out. So Scrog, I want to ask Scrog a question, but I guess I'm going to have to save it for the next time. Listen, the four of you guys, I know Chris, you don't watch the Ask Dash stuff because I haven't seen you comment. But Clinton and Brian, I do appreciate you guys commenting on the Ask Dash videos. Definitely appreciate it. And Scrog, thank you so very much for the handle. I did film a video thanking you for it. Obviously, you won't see it for a few weeks, but I thank you very much. And I asked in the video I said I love it when I get things and then have to buy new tools in order to use said things. So I'm gonna have to buy a rivet gun in order to use the thing you sent, and I'm not mad. Rob says Chris never comments.
I did, to be honest, I didn't know you made videos.
Damn.
No, we just do the live streams.
Yeah. I try to get out all my frustration in life on live streams. It seems to work better.
Wow. You know what? I think we're gonna mute Chris so he can't even rebut, and I am going to end the live stream. Nope, I muted you. Nope.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, okay, all right. I'll allow that. Listen. I can't say thank you guys enough. I mean, I like seriously from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys. I wish you guys all the best Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year for sure. Oh my gosh! Look, Scrog. Rob says, but he's always there. He is. Is he though? If he doesn't comment, if you don't comment, are you actually there? Did you actually
thumbs up? If I give a thumbs up,
no, we don't know that. We can't tell that.
I think pretty much everything that I watch, I give a thumbs up. Whether it be a short, just because I watch. If it's decent enough, I'll give you the credit. Not you, but someone.
Yeah, not me, because he don't watch my shit. He didn't even know that I did videos.
I didn't know you made videos. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Look. See, that's what I'm saying. He didn't even know I did videos. All right, look. Peaches says, yeah, and the rest of us who watch, ask comments, ask questions, who watch and comment, ask questions, etc. Yeah, thank you all y'all. Two little people. Merry Christmas.
Good night, Susie.
All right. Good night. All right, guys. Thank you very much, and we're gone.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.